Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For the new people who don't know me, I am a teen crocheter who owns a small business called Fuzzy Roommate Creations, and for everyone else, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to be seeing if I can crochet 5 months in 5 days. So, basically, on my temperature blanket, I'm still in July, and it's December 22nd. There are technically 9 days until the year ends, but I want to finish at least almost all of the temperature blanket by the time that this video comes out. And 5 months and 5 days means that I have to crochet about 30 rows every single day, which is a lot of rows. So when we're starting this, it is 11:50 a.m. and so far today I've crocheted 9 rows out of the about 30. So I'm on July 8th right now, and I have to make it till the end of July. So I will show you what my temperature blanket is looking like so far. So this is a little more than halfway through the year. I did make the blankets a little bit too short. I only did 150 chains when I should have done 200. So it's going to be just a very long blanket that, I don't know, I'll probably like hang up near my yarn wall or something. But I don't know, we're gonna see. So what I'm doing for my temperature blanket is a little bit different than most people do it. So I'm doing the average of each day, and I'm not doing, most people do the high of each day. I do the average of each day. So, yeah. So right now we're in a bunch of 70s. There's a bunch of 70s and 60s in July. There is 150 in July. So yeah, we're gonna do that. It is 11:50. I am doing a thing where I do this and take a break and either crochet something else or do something else entirely so that I don't get too tired working on this, because I've been working on this for hours, literally, so I can't really continue to do that. So I'm going to take breaks every hour or so. So on this time period that I have about 30 more minutes of my temperature blanket, and I noticed that it takes me about 10 minutes for each row, so that means that I can get about 3 more rows done. So I'm going to do that. So I actually only did 2 rounds, so about 20 minutes, 2 rows, not rounds. I only did 2 rows because I'm getting really tired, like I said. So far I've done 11 rows today, and it's only 12 o'clock, so I'm getting really tired. My hands aren't really hurting that much, so I might pick a plushie to crochet. So I have a list of a bunch of random stuff that I've been wanting to crochet, and I have a bunch of patterns, so I'm gonna look at my list. So what I've decided to do is I have decided to work on a whip that I've been working on, and the whip is Rainbow Dash. So I have the horse/unicorn pattern from Crochet by Jenna, and I'm making a My Little Pony out of it, and I'm making Rainbow Dash because I have rainbow yarn and I wanted to use that on her hair. So yeah, that's what I'm making. I am almost done with the body, but this is all that I've done so far, so we're going to continue this. Okay, so I've been working for just a little bit of time, like 15 minutes, and I just finished the body portion of the Rainbow Dash flying horse thing. So here it is, and I don't really want to do that anymore, so that's going back as a whip again. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make little dinos because I want to. I'm still not feeling temperature blanket. I think I'm gonna make just like one dino because I don't have that much time, but maybe just the body of the dino. I know I probably shouldn't have any more whips, but if I just make the body of the dino, that should take like 30 to 40 minutes, which isn't that bad, and that's like a perfect little break time. So I'm gonna grab some yarn real quick. So what I'm kind of trying to do with my yarn is I'm trying to kind of use up the yarn that I don't really use, and part of some of that yarn is all my random variegated colors. So I think that I'm going to take this rainbow yarn because I actually have this and a full other skein of it. So I think I'm going to take this and make the body of a dino. I have no idea what the spikes are going to be like, but I want to make a body dino out of this guy, so I think I'm gonna do that. Okay guys, so it's actually the next day now, and yesterday I completed a really good amount of rows. I did 21 rows yesterday, so here's what it's looking like right now. I did like probably about this much of the blanket, which is really, really good. So far today, I've done 1 row, and my goal is to do about 20 rows per day, which would get this done by the new year. But if I do like a month a day, then I could get this done by the time that this video comes out. But I'm probably just going to change this video to just like a week in the life vlog, because I'm also going to Michael's today because they're doing a buy one get one 50% off sale, which I mean, it's not great, but it's basically 25% off of everything that so yeah, I'm going to Michael's because I do have to get some yarns. I'm going to get more of this yarn so that I can make my temperature basket next year and I can start on it. I'm just going to refresh on some of the colors, mostly the pinks, because some of them I didn't get multiple skeins of. So I'm gonna get some more of those. And then I also have a couple colors like brown and red that I'm almost out of that I need to get. And then I also want to get a like some Bernat blanket. I don't know, I think I want to get either like a blue mystical Bernat blanket so that it's like slightly variegated, or just get some black Bernat blanket because I want to make a jumbo dragon for my next like staple piece, because if you don't know, my unicorn, which was my staple piece, my giant unicorn, it was really, really big, it sold at 2 markets ago, so I have to make a new staple piece. So I'm gonna make a dragon. So I'm thinking dark blue. I might do black though. And then I also have to get white Bernat blanket. So I have to get some Bernat blanket, and I have to get brown and red, and it looks like on their website it says that they restocked on all of their yarn, so there should be a lot of yarn in the shelves, and there better be. My Michael's has a very small yarn section. It's like 3 aisles plus like 1 middle thing, and usually there's not that much of the yarn that I use. So yeah, if there is, we're gonna stock up, so I might have a pretty large haul for you guys today. So that's gonna be a little bit later because I'm going to go in about like the afternoon ish, but for the entire morning I'm going to be working on my temperature blanket. My goal is to get 20 to 30 rows done today. So yeah, I don't know how possible that's going to be. I know I can get at least 15 rows done because I did 20 rows yesterday and I took a bunch of breaks, but I already filmed the video that I needed to film for shorts. So I don't really have anything else to do today really. So yeah, that's all the updates that I have. I will try to update you more throughout the day today. I didn't really update at all yesterday because I was like switching off between this and making some short form content. So yeah, I'm going to continue working on my temperature blanket here. Okay, so it's about an hour later and I decided to stop working on my temperature blanket. I didn't really get that much done. I've only done like 2 rows today, and I wanted to make some more of these little mushrooms. So if you didn't know, I made this mushroom on my making free patterns for each letter of the alphabet short series that I'm doing. This was my day 3, I think, right? Yeah, this is my day 3 make. It's the chunky mushroom boy, and I think it actually came out so cute. When I made them previously, they didn't come out as cute, but I think it was because I was using too small of eyes, but like I really like how these ones came out. So I wanted to make some more of them just because. So I'm making an orange one right now, and I want to make one for like each color of the rainbow just to have a bunch of variety. So I'm making orange ones. I'm making one orange one, and after I make this orange one, then I'll probably go back and make my temperature blankets more. But I just wanted to make this little orange mushroom because also I got new orange yarn from Premier. I ordered it online because the yarn that I use, it doesn't really have a good orange color. It has like a really dark orange color, but this one is like a nice, it's called Carrot, and like it's a nice dark orange, but like it's not too dark. So I'm using this, and I think it's gonna turn out really cute. So I'm going to do this, and I will talk to you after I'm done with this. I just finished the little mushroom, and here it is, and I think it's absolutely adorable. I still like the red one better because I feel like the more cool toned mushrooms look a little bit better, and this is kind of a brightish orange, but I really like them. So now I have and I made the spots on this one a little bit bigger, and on this one they're smaller. I think I like the smaller spots better, to be honest, but yeah, that's what they look like. But they're really cute, and now I'm gonna work on my temperature blanket because I need to stop making mushrooms. I would make the rest of the rainbow right now, but I don't really need to because I'm not actually prepping for a market, which is really weird because usually right when I finish a market, I sign up for another market, but I don't have any markets that I can really do or that are available to sign up right now. But my assumption is that there's going to be a market in about March-ish that I'm going to do. That's when I want to do a next market. So I want to spend this entire month, well, the rest of this year, so like 8 more days, just making whatever stuff that I want to. So yeah, I don't really need to, but like they're just so cute. Like, I want to make them in all the colors. But yeah, I am going to work on my temperature blanket now because I really got to make that a lot more rows. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Also, the mushrooms, they only took me like 45 minutes, which is really good. Okay, now I'm gonna actually do that. Okay guys, so it is actually the end of the day now. It is 8:50, so it's almost time. So it's basically time to stop, and I went to Michael's today and I got back. I didn't do like any work on my temperature blanket, which isn't good, which means that I have to do a lot tomorrow, but I'm going to do a little Michael's haul. So first, starting off with the acrylic yarns that I got a couple colors to replace colors for my temperature blanket. I have one of light rose, which represents the 60s in my temperature blanket, which I'm running low on, and I'm still in the middle of summer, so I'm still gonna need that. And then I got one in varsity navy blue, which represents anything under 20. And then I got this color. This isn't, I got it because I thought it represented one of the other colors that I had because they didn't have the color, but I really needed it, and I thought it was good, but it's not. It's like not even close at all. So if I run out, then I'll use it, but I don't know. And then I got one Posh Pearl. They didn't really have any of the colors that I needed, so I got one, which is a purple. This is Posh Pearl in the color Lilac, and I've been running low on purple, so I needed this. And then I got 3 skeins of Bernat. I got 2 skeins of Bernat Mystical in the color, this is in the color Teal Stream, and it's just a really pretty blue color. It is Bernat Mystical, and I got 2 skeins of it. And then I got 1 skein of normal Bernat blanket in the color Birch, and I'm using all 3 of these colors to make my next staple piece. And if you didn't know, my giant unicorn sold, so I'm making a jumbo dragon, and I'm using these colors, and it's just going to be a really big dragon that I'm going to make for my next staple piece, so I'm really excited about that. So that is all for my haul. I won't talk to you guys tonight. I'm going to see if I can try to do some more of my temperature blanket, because 2 rows in one day is not good, because I needed to do at least 20, and right now I have 2 or 3, maybe 3. But yeah, we are going to continue on my temperature blanket. Okay guys, so it is the next morning. It is 9 o'clock a.m. and I have so far done 2 rows. I've so far done 2 rows of my temperature blanket this morning, and I calculated, and I need to finish the entire month of August today to get caught up, because yesterday I only ended up doing a total of 10 rows when I needed to do 20, and I have to do 20 each day, which means I have to do at least 30 rows today, and I wanted to be ahead, but I'm behind. So 30 rows is a lot. That's an entire month. So yeah, I have to do that, at least that many rows, but I am going to take breaks in between because I'm not doing that. So, I finished 2 rows. My hands aren't hurting at all so far, which is good. I am feeling a little bit tired of the temperature blanket, mostly because I've been working on it for way too long, and like it's just like constantly every day. So I'm thinking of taking a little bit of a break. I might actually go eat some breakfast, because I honestly haven't eaten breakfast yet and I'm really hungry. So I think I'm gonna go eat some breakfast, and then I will come back here. My goal is to do 5 rows. So spend about an hour doing this once I come back from eating breakfast, and then I will take a break and do something else for an hour, and then switch off every hour doing stuff. Also, happy Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve today. When this video comes out, it'll be way past Christmas. It'll be like 5 days past Christmas. But right now, when I'm filming this, it is Christmas Eve. So happy Christmas Eve anyways. So it's Christmas Day today, and I got a couple of things that are like crochet things, so I just wanted to show you. So first, I got these really cute stitch markers. They are like the little clips, and there's a bunch of different kinds. There's a bunch of different flowers. There's some bumblebees, and there's also some like smaller bumblebees, but these are all of them, and they're so pretty. Like, I was very happy. And then I also got the cutest hooks ever. So I just use like random metal ones from Walmart, but I got these ones. So I got 2. I got one 5mm and then one 6.5mm. I use 5mm most of the time, but then when I'm using Bernat, I use 6.5. And these are them. They're so pretty. They have flowers on them, and like they are just so pretty, and I'm so happy to use them. But that's all. What I'm working on right now is I'm working on an elephant for my making plushies for every letter in the alphabet with only using free crochet patterns thing. And for my temperature blanket, so far today I've done about 6 rows. I need to do a total of 40. That's not gonna happen. I don't know how. I was planning on finishing this before New Year's. I'm still gonna try. I still have like 6 days, but that's probably not gonna happen, and 5 months and 5 days was also not gonna happen. I don't know how I thought that, but I'm just going to continue working on this little elephant. This is what it looks like right now, and I think it's really cute. I'm using my new hook. I'm very happy. I actually forgot I had the stitch markers. I have a normal stitch marker in it. Yeah. Well, I'm going to continue working on my elephant.